Hi, I'm Lara from Mini Goldendoodles of New York, and this here is Miss Pilot. She is actually going to be one of our future breeding puppies or dogs when she's ready, pending, of course, health screens. But we are so thrilled to have her here, and she is so cute and such a good little puppy. She is practicing right now her place on her Coranda dog cot, and that right there is a little Huggle Hounds fleece dog bed, which is like a crepe mat, or you could use it with the Coranda, or you can just use it as place on its own. Alright, so real quick to interrupt myself, I just want to say that these Huggle Hound fleece mats, as well as the wash and zip pet beds, are completely stuffing free. So while they are soft and comfortable, there is nothing inside of them for your dog to pull out and destroy. So that's why we do recommend these two specifically, or those little fleece blankets to add a little bit of cushion. All right, continue watching. These beds are far superior to those dog donuts or the any kind of foam or stuffing filled bed that you might want to use with your dog. They will get destroyed, especially if you have a puppy or if you have a dog that has any propensity for chewing. We don't recommend investing in those. They don't last long. They cost a lot of money. If you're going to spend your money on a dog bed, I suggest getting something that will last a little bit longer. You're like, why aren't you giving me a treat? That will last you longer than 3 weeks. I can't tell you how many stuffing filled dog beds I've bought only to come home to have the whole thing is ripped up all over my living room floor, just like they do with their toys, just like they do with their favorite plush animal. They love to pull that stuff out of it, and they do the same exact thing with their beds. So we have just completely stopped buying them, and I found that they actually really love the elevated cots. In the summer, they keep them cool. They have airflow underneath them. In the winter, we do put the Huggle Hounds fleece or the wash and zip pet beds on top of them to give them a little bit extra cushion, a little bit extra warmth, and they absolutely love it. They don't miss, except for destroying them, they don't miss the donuts, the dog donut beds. But that's my spiel on these. These are completely chew-proof, so if you have a dog that's super destructive, the mesh inside, which is what would normally get chewed on other cots, on the Coranda cots, is completely encased in the piping that goes around the edge. They also make them in aluminum. So if you do have a dog that's really destructive, maybe he chews on your kitchen chair legs or on your furniture, then you probably do want to go with aluminum. But for most dogs, this will be perfectly sufficient. It is a little bit more expensive. They have less expensive ones that are not chew-proof. There are also much more expensive ones, like the Canine Ballistics dog cots. Those are more expensive, and I don't know that there's really much of a difference, except that they are aluminum. So, but Coranda can come in aluminum as well. But like, for instance, the Coolaroo, that is still going to be, it's like a $30 dog cot. It is not chew-proof. It will eventually get destroyed if you have a dog that likes to chew, but it's still going to last you a lot longer than a dog donut. And you can just as easily get these little Huggle Hounds fleece mats, or the wash and zip pet bed, or even just a little fleece blanket like I have inside the Digs crate, and put that on top of it, and your dog will be comfortable. So that's our recommendation. That's what I recommend to our clients, and as you can see, the dogs are very happy using them. We use them to teach place. Good girl. Yes. And they enjoy them. They'll go on them all on their own if they're in the room and I have all the dogs out. They'll all try to get on the bed together. They love to take their toys onto it and chew on their bully sticks, their marrow bones, or just have their little tennis balls on there. And I think that you'll be much happier if you don't have to go through what we went through, spending money on things that are just going to get destroyed. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was informative.